Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice to Radio. So today we've got something a little bit weird to talk about that I frankly was not expecting. You see, there is that app that we've talked about before, the Card Decks app. And the thing is that sometimes cards are available to see in that app earlier than we've actually seen them, and there have been cards in the past which have actually been shown off in that app before we've seen them anywhere else. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gone and happened again. There's a full art Boss's Orders Cyrus. How weird is that? The answer is honestly kind of weird, but honestly kind of cool. Now, just to be perfectly clear right at the beginning, there is no issue as to is this real or anything stupid like that. Yes, this is real. Yes, this is legit. Yes, this is coming in the very near future. None of this should be even remotely controversial. This is definitely a thing. We do actually have pretty fantastic artwork by the lovely Mitsuhiro Arita, which is kind of lovely. And it's Boss's Orders, but Cyrus. Of course, Boss's Orders Cyrus, kind of as a card, we've had for a little while now. We did that thing where we started going full Gen 4 in the TCG, and we saw that in Brilliant Stars for us, we had this regular art of Boss's Orders Cyrus, but we've never seen the full art. And by never seen the full art, I don't mean we've seen it in Japanese, we've never seen it in English. I mean, there is no English version, there's no Japanese version, there is no version of this card. This card has never been seen anywhere. So then we get to the question of where is it from? And honestly, I think that's a pretty easy one to answer. Now, over in Japan, it's that set I've mentioned before. It's V-Star Universe. Now, if anybody's wondering, come on, Wassy, you keep mentioning V-Star Universe. When are we going to actually see it? Well, the answer is it shouldn't be that long. Basically, at the moment, we are looking at the reveals from Paradigm Trigger. And Paradigm Trigger is coming out on October the 21st. We are not going to see V-Star Universe before we see the release of Paradigm Trigger. That's just the way it works over in Japan. They don't reveal one set until the previous set is actually out. So we ain't seeing it in the next couple of weeks. But probably not too long after this actually releases, we should be seeing V-Star Universe, and we've actually seen a bunch of stuff which is almost certainly from V-Star Universe. So, for instance, we've got those Charizard promos that are coming in the Ultra Premium Collection, and we've got the alternate art of Charizard V, and Charizard V-Star, and Charizard V-Max that are almost, not guaranteed, but almost certainly coming from there. Then, of course, we've got the alternate art of Giratina, which is coming in a tin that Japan haven't had, and the alternate art of Hisuian Zoroark V-Star from the Premium Collection that Japan haven't had, and then the alternate art of both Origin Form Palkia and Origin Form Dialga V-Star that, again, Japan hasn't had. We're kind of stacking up these alternate art cards that Japan hasn't actually had yet, and I don't know for a fact, but I would be absolutely stunned if these weren't just coming in V-Star Universe. It just seems too perfect. We don't get many alternate art cards before Japan. That's not generally a thing that we see. So the fact that all of these are coming pretty thick and fast at the moment, I mean, one way to look at it is this. Japan is going to be getting V-Star Universe and then going straight into the Scarlet and Violet TCG. So if we're going to catch up with Japan, we know that we're not going to be getting Sword and Shield cards in Scarlet and Violet sets. That's not the way we go. So basically, we're going to have to catch up with this V-Star Universe set before Scarlet and Violet comes out in February. That doesn't give much time. So giving a few of these cards to us a little bit early to make it easier to catch up, that makes perfect sense. So for all of those reasons, this is almost certainly from V-Star Universe. And V-Star Universe we're expecting is going to be very much like VMAX Climax or Shiny Star V. That is to say, a fancy end of block or end of year celebration set that's basically like, hey, look at all this cool stuff. It's not going to be a set that introduces a whole bunch more stuff. So it makes absolutely perfect sense that it's going to be largely a reprint set. That is what we would generally expect. And if it is going to be largely a reprint set, then all these reprints coming in would make perfect sense. Okay. So we've seen it in English, and we're pretty sure we know where it's coming in Japan. Where is it coming in English? And the complication here is it's almost certainly not part of a set. And we know it's not part of a set because it's just like one card that's popped up, and I'm pretty sure it's got I think it's popped up as a promo, or we know it's a promo because it's the only one that's popped up. Either way, it's listed as a Black Star promo. So it is on the app listed as a Black Star promo. So we know it's coming as a Black Star promo. We know that for a fact. We know it's coming. But if you take a look at this image, you'll notice that there are two other full art supporter cards which are going to be coming in as well. Oh, look. So yeah, I can't say for absolute certain, but I am thinking very strongly that this is a premium tournament collection. I would be very, very surprised if this wasn't from an upcoming premium tournament collection. We started off with Marnie, and then we went and had Professor Juniper, and now we're going to be having Boss's Orders Cyrus. Now again, and I do think this is very important to note, we don't actually know this. We are, extrapolating a little bit here, but it's on the app along with them, which kind of makes sense. And come on. There was a point, and I told you this before the Marnie one came out, there was a point where we just didn't get full art supporters as promos. Now, Japan has been getting full art supporters as promos for a while now. That's just a thing. We don't get full art supporters as promos. But then the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection came around, and actually, yeah, we did. And then the Professor Juniper Premium Tournament Collection came around, and we were like, yeah, well, actually, we did again. And now we've got this. This is just a thing at this stage. We do. And the other thing is, right, if this is coming as a promo, and bearing in mind it's listed with the promos, the only place we've ever had full art supporters is in these premium tournament collections. So I can't tell you with absolute certainty, but I can tell you I'm 99% sure that's what's going on here. Now, of course, we do know that along with that, we are going to be getting, because this is the way it always works, we're going to be getting the usual kind of stuff, deck box and sleeves and coin and all of that, but we're also going to be getting 3 other promos. Now, with the Marnie, it was actually really cool. We got those Marnie Smiling. We got 3 copies of that to go with the full art Marnie. It was amazing. The problem is we didn't have one for Professor Juniper. And we didn't know what was going on. And there was part of us, and I said this as well. I said, well, maybe we'll get a new Professor Juniper. No, we didn't. We just got Professor's Research Juniper. That's it. It's just a regular one. I mean, it's hollow, which is lovely. But we just got a hollow Professor's Research Juniper. And it was actually kind of disappointing. Well, I hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, but we've not seen any other Boss's Orders Cyrus in Japan or anywhere else. So I would imagine it's going to be like it was with Professor Juniper, where we'll just get 3 hollow versions and then the full art. And then, the deck box and sleeves and coin and all of that good stuff. But you know what? That was cool. I liked the other 2 premium tournament collection. I'm going to like this as well. This is going to be cool. Now, if anybody's keeping score, this makes 3 full art Boss's Orders. We got Boss's Orders Giovanni in Rebel Clash when we first got Boss's Orders. We got Boss's Orders Lysander. We just got it in the Trainer Gallery for Lost Origin. Japan got it back in VMAX Climax. We're just getting it here. And this makes number 3. Yay. We're not quite at a playset yet, but we're not a million miles away. We just need one more, ladies and gentlemen. We just need one more, and then we will be there. Will we get it? I don't know. But I'm kind of loving this. And also, we've seen some stuff from V-Star Universe at the moment. And, everything we've seen is really exciting. Is it actually going to be as cool as it looks? Because, and I'm going to do a video about this probably in a week or two, just showing you what we know about V-Star Universe, making a bunch of predictions, etc. This is starting to look like a very, very interesting set indeed. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to get really excited. Really excited. So, yeah. keep an eye on this one. This one's going to be cool. As for when we're going to learn about this, assuming it is, which I can't imagine it's anything else, when are we going to learn about this Boss's Orders Premium Tournament Collection? Not long now. Like, if the promo's showing up in the Cardex app, or at least is visible in some way, then it means that the product is basically there. We're just waiting for them to announce and then release it. So I would imagine we'll be hearing in the next week or two about it. I don't know that, obviously, but it can't be far away. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. That's why it's weird. That's what we know. And now it's over to you guys. Do you want a full art Boss's Orders Cyrus? Do you prefer the other ones? What are you thinking about V-Star Universe? Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, you can get some bonus podcasts or answer all of your questions, you can join a Discord and chat Pokemon with us, or you can get shout-outs for being a lovely supporter, like the lovely Tobias de Prato, who is one of our supporters, has been for a little while now. Thank you very much for being a lovely person, and for all the support. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.